I'm Dan Fumano from the province. Today we're going to talk about the Compass card. Come with me right now and I'm going to show you how this system is supposed to work. If you ride the Skytrain, you may have seen these fare gates at the stations. The first one was installed back in August of 2012. And if you ride buses, you may have seen the card reading machines at the exit of Translink buses. So these fare gates and smart card readers are part of the Compass system, where you pay for your fare with a smart card and you tap in at the start of your trip and tap out at the end. Translink says this system is coming and it's a priority, but it's not clear when exactly the system is going to be up and running. We asked Translink if we could expect to see it before 2016, next year. They declined to answer, but they've recently said that they were aiming for the end of 2015, this year. The original target was 2013. If you're wondering why you still can't use the Compass Pass, here's a few of the glitches that we've heard about from people who've tested the system. It sounds like the biggest problem reported by Compass testers so far has been with buses, specifically trying to tap out with the card at the end of a trip. One tester told us that it would often not read the first or second time, so he would have to repeatedly try to swipe the card. Meanwhile, people behind him are trying to get off the bus, they would get agitated, they would start hassling him. He said it wasn't a pleasant experience. And if you're trying to unload a busy bus, think about Broadway and Commercial at rush hour, it could cause a serious delay. Another Compass tester, who's a regular Skytrain commuter, said the system occasionally had problems tapping off at Skytrain stations, although it doesn't sound like that was as big or as frequent a problem as it was on the buses. This tester said she thinks if the system ever does get up and running, it will be a gong show during busy times, like after a hockey game where a whole bunch of people are trying to get on the Skytrain at once. If each of those people has to tap the meter several times to try to get through, how much is that going to slow down the whole boarding process, she wondered. The company responsible for designing, building, and implementing the Compass system, an American company called Cubic Transportation Systems, they didn't return our calls this week. Meanwhile, the system continues to roll out just slower than expected. Right now, Translink says there's about 85,000 people on the system. It's about 10% of their end goal of 800,000. They say that by the end of this summer, there will be about 215,000 people on the system, so about a quarter of the target that they had originally set for 2013. For theprovince.com, I'm Dan Fumano.